got a little.
Yeah. We're good.
Yeah. Are you ready for a Moto Coffee with me?
Get Cindy!
You're ramping up your ability right now, but look, I don't have time for that. It needs to get done now. No. Yes, I'm working. I'm at the office right now. Just listen to me. Just listen to me for a second, okay? All right, just calm down. No. Everything's cool, man. Everything's cool. Yeah, everything's good. No, your girl's fine. She's here. No.
I'm at the office right now. Let me shut this thing down. I'm still a beginner. There we go. Goodness. I know all that chaos and stuff is supposed to enter on and say good morning and have a peaceful good morning. And I sound like I'm left and right and doing stocks and bonds and whatever else. I just kind of noticed that kind of goes opposite of what I was thinking about doing here. Having a good morning coffee. It should be a coffee with friends.
Yeah.
Well, it is. It's just having you on, or I was trying to get Ray on too earlier because I didn't know if you were gonna come or not. But yeah, to Recycled Hooligan, have a safe ride, man. Enjoy yourself. I hope to see pictures later of whatever's going on. Live cam would be cool down there while you're getting some ink, you know?
He's getting ink today, huh?
Yes.
What's today, Friday? Oh, yeah, it is Friday.
Thank you, Ray, and feel free to jump on, man. I just removed this little layer, and we can have a third. Third is very controllable. 3 people.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sick is doing better, man. He that was your birthday aftermath. It was like you didn't even you had a after birthday hangover.
It was ridiculous.
Sugar hangover, and you didn't even
I was like, what is happening? And then it just took me so long to figure out what was happening.
Yeah.
You know, not that long, but out of desperation, I just shot that huge amount of insulin. And that's what I'm like, this is either going to kill me or save my ass.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, unfortunately, I have to go this route. Please don't kill me.
Do seconds and minutes matter? Because going into panic mode to save yourself, if it does, I guess that's great. At least you know what you're doing. You know, but panicking and trying to fix stuff in general is usually not, you know what I mean, a desirable state of mind to be in.
Yes, especially I usually do my best to not overreact. I took certain measures, and then once I realized it wasn't food poisoning, I kind of knew that something was. I knew my pump wasn't working correctly. I just didn't know why.
Yeah, you know, when you have a defective sensor that's sensing something to save your life, if it starts to be like it's not working correctly, should give you a notification. Like if it was hooked up to an app on your phone or something that would say, hey, you're in the red here. You need to check functionality, or, you know, and if they don't have that, you should suggest that if you're able to, because you could get really sick. Because here they've said, hey, depend on this instead of doing manual things that you know that you do on time and every day.
Yeah.
And if you forget one dose, it probably isn't the worst, because you'll catch it on your next time that you're ready to put it in yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah. You know,
Evil Rick, good morning.
Morning, Evil Rick.
Yeah.
See, what's up?
Here's to you. This is the coffee break morning. Hope everybody's enjoying. What is this, Friday morning too? Have a happy day, man. We've got the weekend coming. Oh yeah, that's right.
Friday the 13th. Yeah, you may get a bunch of Friday the 13th tattoo.
Yeah, because do you remember the piece I put up on the screen the other day about Stitch? Is it Leo and Stitch? Who's the lady in Stitch? Is that like his girlfriend or something, or is
something like that? I mean, I don't really follow it.
Yeah, I don't know either, but yeah, and to put him in the good morning, everyone. You were in my thoughts, Sick. Yes, thanks, Ray. That was cool. Sick, love you for that.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Ray.
Good morning from Idaho, Landon Custom Classics. Good to see you, brother. So they canceled out on me after I made those designs, or she did.
Did they?
Money's tight, man, and at least she let me know a couple days ahead. I think yesterday. And I
Did she
just
leave a deposit?
no, and I told her, I said, it's all cool. I said, because you did. She gave me lots of emails, lots of instruction, lots of confusion, figuring out who's who, what's what, So it was a workout. I just said, hey, if you would, please just don't like abandon the whole project. If you can do it another day when it's convenient, I said I'll make it affordable, and I would anyway. But reassure them that
Yeah.
And she's like, oh yeah, definitely, whatever. So we'll see. And that was a good way, I think, to handle it for sure. Sometimes you get a little irritable after it's like going to a restaurant, ordering a full course meal, having a bunch of people get this stuff prepared, and then you decide, I'm going to go somewhere else where I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you didn't give her any of your designs or anything, or nothing.
No.
Okay.
No.
I was gonna say, I was like, don't give her shit.
I do, and people do ask for that in the emails and stuff. And a good thing would be, well, if you want to put a deposit down, I try not to make people do deposits. It helps them be accountable, but it's just a lot. That's a nice way to keep. Yeah. Thank you, OC.
Yeah, so, that's what I would say. If you want to put a deposit down, I'd be happy to give you, the copy of it for a $50 deposit. Because this way, if you walk off, I get money for doing my several hours of work on the picture that you wanted and decided that you didn't want.
Well, it's like giving them the all the body work that's done on the car, and it's all prepped and ready to paint, and they take it somewhere else and go get it painted.
Yeah. Like
really? Send them that without anything, but
yeah.
I give them the benefit of the doubt most times. I used to put like a watermark over everything, so if somebody did have to use it for a stencil, they'd have to at least retrace it. Diplomatic. Well, I've never been accused about that. I don't know. Not accused, but you know what I'm saying. I'm being funny. Being diplomatic.
That's a great idea.
That's neat. What are the rates? Yeah, $150. Oh, see, you're right on the money. $150 an hour, and that's what I base everything on, instead of looking at a piece and going, well, I want $220 for that. It takes me 45 minutes, and you'll get that a lot.
Take care, hooligan.
Yeah. Anyway, I didn't mean to turn it into tattooing. It's so funny how a subject will come up and boom, I'll just go right into it, especially if it's something about yourself. Hey, this is something I know.
Well, you know a lot about it.
That's it.
You've been doing it for 40 years, you said?
Yeah. Since 83 is when I first learned, started learning, apprenticing in a shop, and probably did my first couple tattoos within, I don't know, a few weeks after apprenticing. Because you start practicing. I did practice on myself right away. That was the first thing I did. I worked on myself, got to know what things felt like, what happens when you don't know what you're doing. And it was a learning experience, what it feels like. I was already scared because I was scared coming in and getting my first, job or two. Good morning, Mac.
Hey, Mac.
Job or two. Yeah, let alone doing it on myself. I'm like, gosh, I barely know what these things feel like anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, but I wanted it that bad. I was desperate to learn. I was infatuated with the whole industry and whatever. How you doing, old Mac, man? That's good morning. Good to see you. Who else we got in here? Yeah, we already addressed OC, Recycled Hooligan. Just so you know, Recycled Hooligan is going to go out and get a little artwork himself. So, rolling with T-Bone. Are you timing out anybody? I heard a rumor you've been timing people out. Is that it? Is that true?
I think they were just messing with each other.
I know. It was just kind of funny.
I was like, oh, no. I was like, no, don't. I was like, don't. I was like, no, but nobody fight. Let's all get along in the sandbox. I was like, come on.
Hey, Ray, I caught you. I'm just still catching up with these recycled leaves. Yeah, I know that. Hey, Ray, good morning, man. And Tony. Whew. They're coming in so fast I can hardly click quick enough.
I know. It's like bam, bam, bam,
I
bam.
know, yeah.
Tolga
That's
too.
nice. It's Friday morning. We're all trying to say good morning and
2-4,
catch
what's
me
up?
for my 30 minutes. You think I'll be 30 minutes today? There we go. There's a
There
beautiful
he
man
goes.
right there. Let me take the
God,
I am always
Hello,
glad
Mr. Mac.
you jump on. Whoops. Sorry. Thought that was the overlay.
You wanna
yeah. Good morning.
there you go.
What kind of coffee you got this morning? None?
Not yet.
No. You always have high test coffee sometimes. Well, not
High
always.
Old Sick and OC and I, we burnt the midnight oil last night.
I
we
saw
sure
a little
did.
bit.
We
I
sure
was
did.
on. Yeah, Sterling was in the chat, I think, and
Yeah.
Comfortable, and I don't know who else, but that was
you
good.
see-
You all hung out.
Did you see all them cakes that OC made yesterday?
No, did you put?
Oh,
It was unbelievable, dude.
have you
You
seen? Also, have you seen OC's trophy wife?
Oh my god. Besides that,
Did he get first place?
food is ridiculous.
I don't know what y'all like the best, the cake or his wife.
Oh,
Yeah.
the cake.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You fell asleep last night? Yeah, I know, Ray. That's all right. You'd be tired on them lives towards the end of the evening anyway. I know you're whooped. You stay on just because you're so nice. You like to hang out with us and be there and be supportive. Yawning, sleeping, whatever it is, sometimes you hang in there. But don't ever feel that way, man. Just get off and get
You want to
rest.
see it? You want to see it?
If you can, yeah.
Yeah, I can. Hold on.
Share it up.
Whoa, that's nice.
Share screen. Share screen.
They made 22 cakes.
That's in a restaurant. What just sells them on the side there at the restaurant, I guess, huh? It's not a
Well, there's let it loop again, but you got to see these cakes.
oh, you're able to okay, put it oh,
Is
you
it
gotta
on?
put it up. There it is. Yes.
Woo!
There we
Woo!
go. I thought you was able to put it up yourself. I didn't know I had to.
Oh, did I? Oh, I did not. I didn't put it up.
No.
Oh,
Look
my
at that.
bad. I'm thinking I'm in the other window, thinking your guys are looking at it.
Look at that.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, man. I didn't know you had the short out OC. Sorry, I missed that, man.
Yeah, it's
Fried fish,
crazy.
yeah.
Unbelievable. Good stuff.
Whew.
I see 2-4 and Toga and Tony. My God, Rollo T-Bone, you got a full house this morning there.
T-Bone is sick. I know, really. Yeah. I get a little self-conscious and nervous. Well, I'm sure y'all know that about me somewhat, but I'm like, I'm on here 30 minutes early. I don't see nobody has been to the live and liked it or said a hi in the chat. You know how you can do that ahead of time. I'm like, I don't think nobody's going to show, your brain starts saying, I probably won't do these no more. And
Yeah.
go through all that dumb stuff. I do anyway. That's just me. But I'm going to keep doing these morning hellos and see how they go. Say good morning to you. I mean, you do a lot of mornings lives, and it's been a while, huh, Mac? You've been doing them a little bit randomly though now.
I just hop in. I'm like a filler, when all you guys have finished up, I'll squeeze in a couple of
Skip the crust, go straight for the center of goodness.
Yeah, he's dashing and darting wherever he can.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I didn't think of it really, and then as soon as I open my mouth and I talk, I go, that's right. Matt kind of used to do the mornings and all, and then.
Well, I gave that slide up when I went to Washington, so.
You didn't give, no, man. We all missed it. Wait for you. If you put it back
Yeah,
on, we'd be there.
that's what we talked about. We're like, wow, man, I really can't wait till Mac comes back. I'm like, I
Like-
really want Mac to come back.
Could he quit having a good time and come back to us, me?
Yeah.
You know?
Isn't he bored over by, oh, isn't he bored visiting his family already? Isn't he coming back yet?
I wore them all out. We partied until when I left, they was all
Dude.
laying on their side with their tongues hanging out.
I could not believe the good time you had, and when you started having your family on the lives with you, and your
Yeah.
sister's like amazing. Like I was like, wow, how fun you guys! You had a great back and forth act. A time, not that you were acting, but it looked like it was meant to be there, like something you'd see on Johnny Carson or whatever, poking fun and laughing. And she was as natural as could be, being on camera. She didn't have a bit of a, you know what I mean, problem. I don't know. I guess maybe y'all had a couple cocktails too, loosened up. But whatever it was just great.
Not very many, very lightly.
Yeah.
We just skimmed over it lightly because we was too busy eating gummies.
Yeah. Oh, well, something. There you go. Gummies or whatever. Yeah.
Oh,
Cold there. Here's what we got today in Bomb land. It's only, well, it's not bad. It's going to be in the 40s soon. So, and then you see what's happening soon after that. We have rain, and cloudy. Yeah, there's your weather update. We all talk about weather, don't we? That's like a medium chit chat.
it was cold and miserable here yesterday, and I spent a big part of my day with Ray Gregory over in his garage watching him put bicycles together.
Yeah. Is that what I saw this morning? Did he do another, or is that from yesterday when he sat it up and showed the whole garage? And
He's in there sweeping and cleaning, you know.
yeah, that's kind of like the intro. Well, that was on his Ray Gregory channel, so I was thinking maybe that would have been like a opening live for his new automotive channel. I was thinking that's how it was on Ray Gregory's. No, I didn't know. See, the morning talking podcast live, I watch. They kind of talk about current issues, just what I see. Yeah, definitely. I'm not smart enough for that. So when somebody wants to come on and share current issues and different things, hop on with me. You know what my current issues are and stuff is what I know happens in our community. Hey, did you know Sick had problems yesterday with his sugar and, you know, etc. OC's over there making cakes. You know, I know things like that.
Yeah, Sterling, what's up? Yes.
And what else? Political Rider's been doing things in the morning. Is that going to be a regular every morning? Do you know?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it was just a live.
Woo. 25.
It was just a live getting some feedback about I think he's thinking about moving the day.
Yes. Yeah. I did
Yeah.
hear that he thought Wednesday might not be so hot.
Yeah.
Are you going to get on there with him one time? Because you know a good amount of not
Well,
only history.
I want to talk about some current events.
What country were you talking about? I started with a S, I thought, or something.
Syria.
Serious. That's what I
The
thought.
fall of the Syrian regime and the implications in that region, and it's definitely better than what it was.
We had a good discussion on that last night.
Yes,
Really?
we did.
Can
Yeah.
you catch those comments, Sick?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No, go ahead. I'm just going to look up Sterling's live and post it.
I watched Sterling's movie a while ago. I watched the thing where he went up there to the old gold mines, but when he stopped at the museum and all those cameras in there, I'm from the period of time when you used to put your film in a can. And I've got some canned movies that we made from way back 50 years ago.
Yeah.
And those big, beautiful cameras, this long before SD come out, you know, you had to store your film in a can. Really brought back great memories.
Film in a can. Oh, what do we got here? This is save, share. Yep, I see it. I got the notify me on, so I'm going to post Sterling's link so we can
Yeah.
visit Sterling. I don't know. Is it a premiere? No. Yeah, there's a premiere, so we can chat and talk and support Sterling.
Yeah. He worked a long time on that video.
Yeah, I watched his members only one the other day, which was really good. And was another one where I don't know if that was the same one. They kind of run together sometimes, where he was checking out his Wi-Fi. Like he was like a mile away from his house and it was still working. Well, seemed like a mile, a couple 100 yards anyway, probably, or 100. That's a long way for Wi-Fi to work.
Yeah.
Got out in the country part. Thank you.
You got it? Oh,
yeah.
wow, Mac, look at you.
Ooh, hold up. Oh,
wow. That's serious.
Yeah, man, you got it there. A pile of eggs, some hash browns shaped like a extra large McDonald's hash brown, too. You're good, man. Thank you, Angelique. That was awesome. I'm glad you shared with the whole class, too.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, my plate's a little light over here.
Did you make enough for the whole class?
Hey guys, y'all know a lot about everything. I've got this mole on my shoulder and I need to have it lanced.
Yeah, you got the bobblehead with you. Good morning, Angelique. Good to see you.
I didn't forget.
Cawffee! Cawffee!
Did you want
Kobe. It took 10 hours to edit. That's a long edit, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. You really put out some quality stuff. I really do.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I hope she didn't send it FedEx.
Working on the way you can't be too active in the chat, but yeah, I know you're always doing something. Well, not always, but a good amount of the time, Tolga. You're still here for us. That's cool. Yeah, so I had an interesting day yesterday. I didn't know if I wanted to mention it on the live, but one of my coworkers passed away. That is just crazy, and I've worked with him for 13, 14 years. I don't know. And he's right next to me, there. So my kids knew him, family, knew of him anyway. Not like a real tight relationship, but yeah, they're like, oh yeah, we know. It's real crazy, man. I don't want to dwell in that and be a downer or nothing, but it was just interesting to have,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. And yeah, go
Hey,
ahead.
Moto, shrink me back. Oh, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I got distracted, Mac. I'm sorry.
That's
But
crazy.
if I'm going to leave, somebody up on the amplified blast, you would be the one. You're the best looking of the bunch, that's for sure. Who do we have last night? We have Lolly on. She always brightens up the place.
Yeah.
Trying to say, I know. I know you still kind of truck, I guess, but not like how you trucked before.
Thanks, honey.
Still kind of deliveries and all. Good morning, Ray. Thanks for joining us, man. No family duties this morning. You're like a real family man.
There? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Still getting used to this new laptop. I didn't know if you could hear me.
Laptops don't always like you in return.
It's new, so I had to give the high school kid, my other one, so I had to buy this one.
Yeah.
This one's actually better, more advanced. I've got another one also. A friend of mine helped me out with. It's for my equipment though, so I had to go to Walmart and find another laptop, and cause I don't like putting too many programs on one thing. I feel like it just eats them up,
Yeah.
How are you, Sick?
I'm better.
Good. Old Mac, nice to meet you, sir. I'm Ray's Moto Life, by the way.
Yes, Ray. Meet Mac.
There's a lot of Rays lately.
3 Rays don't make it right.
That's great.
But there's only one Ray.
That's
Ray
it.
Ray.
One Ray. That's it. Yeah. That's funny. Hey,
Oh,
Salty.
mercy. Well,
I miss
let's see.
Salty.
Let's see.
You know, this may be small stuff and really not for like audience oriented what I'm about to say, but it's like, you know, when you do share screens,
Yeah.
I always would shut the page down, cut it off, and then I'd have to find the next one that I wanted and whatever. But there's actually an option that says right there, share this tab instead. So if I have another tab, it's like I don't have to.
Yeah,
take
that's
nothing
how I
back.
do it. I always
I-
share a tab, and I go to a new tab and pull it up.
Yeah,
never-
but I've always cut it completely off, you know, get
Yeah.
rid of it, put up my next one, and then go to the share thing and redo
Yeah.
all that over.
No, I always go to new tab, and then I can just go through anything I want, you know, and
See,
keep
if
showing
I'm
it.
on
I
this
don't-
tab,
Yeah.
yeah, I just hit that, and boom, it switches tabs.
That's great. Makes
This
life
is like
easier.
what we had. Yeah. View all tabs. That's interesting.
He's showing her
Yeah, that was our.
her messaging this morning.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Hey,
didn't
John.
say nothing too private, I don't think, did we? Like,
No.
hey, what are you wearing this morning, Rich?
John's leaving
Hey.
already.
Hush, little girl.
John's leaving already. Take care, John.
Hell, I jumped on and ran everybody off.
I know, like, good Lord, Ray's
Shit,
on.
I'll
Let's
get off if
hop
that's.
out of here. Let's find another live. Yeah, I know, man. I feel
I'm
like
sure there's another Ray that'll get on.
we find another Ray then. Yeah, we're gonna go find a different Ray. Hey, retired writer. Good to hear you this morning too, political writer. You got to do a / retired writer / political writer on your name. You know, you got 2 channels out there.
The way
So
I see it.
now, Ray Shoemaker is in New York State, and then this
Oh,
Ray here on the panel is from. Wait, don't tell me. Just give me a
I
minute.
know you're waiting for a good grade.
Yeah, hold on. Damn it.
Let's see,
I
Brandon.
want to say out. No. Tennessee.
Mhm. East Tennessee.
Oh, okay. And then I know the other Ray is Georgia. All right, so I got 3 out of 3. That's not bad.
That's nice. Yeah, I got Ray messaged me too on share this tab instead. We're gonna share this. Of course, about some ink work.
Nice.
You know, I'm not gonna share too much. I don't know how private people like to be, but whatever, you know, because when they message you, it isn't like a post for everybody to see, you know.
Yeah.
So
I like
Thank you.
Sterling's idea.
yeah, Ray for a day. I mean,
Ray for a day.
you've done that, Sterling. Like, what was his old channel name? And I didn't know you could do that. You could just change the name, I guess.
For a day. That's great.
What was his old channel name? Did he have a channel name on? I thought he did. You
Talking about
remember
Ray
that?
Gregory?
No, Sterling did.
Oh,
Sterling,
He did it for the day, I think.
I don't know. If you have 3 first names and can't show your face on camera, I don't trust you.
yeah.
I got 3 first names, but I show myself on camera.
Yeah.
My last name is Ray, though. But I just go. Everybody called me Ray in high school because
Yeah.
when I was a freshman, my brother was a senior, and they just called me Little Ray. So it just kind of stuck. So I just went by Ray. So
Yeah, that's cool.
Sterling Trucking
Cool.
Delivers.
Yeah.
STD. That's right.
That's
STD.
right. That's
STD.
STDs. That's why it was so memorable. I just
I love that, Sterling. STD.
that's classic. It's very fitting.
evil.
Well, I mean, humor wise,
I
because
like evil.
You can't beat that shit.
But
Yeah.
I'm not evil.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic.
did you go to the STD channel?
Yeah. Go over to STD.
I heard it's catching on.
Did you go get an STD? I heard it's catching on.
Did they show a video of the villages in Florida when they said that?
Oh man, That's
Sick.
fun.
What's that about Florida, Ray?
The villages.
The villages, yeah. Do they show the a
They
picture?
say that every time someone says STD, or because it's like a retirement community down there,
Yeah.
and it's a bunch of single old people with, and like they've been on the news, like saying there's so much STDs down because they're
Yeah,
just,
they have.
oh,
yeah.
yeah.
They need. Yeah, they. It's catchy.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So was
The
that sore on your
villages
lip?
is, I've seen YouTube videos on the villages, and they
Oh, yeah.
constantly they're constantly asking the residents, what's with the rumors on the villages?
Yeah.
Swingers and this and that. I was like, I mean, sure, they all have that at somewhat, Are there STDs going around? Sure, they are. I'm sure, somewhat.
It's a community of people,
but
and they love their golf cart parades.
yeah, bro. They're all into that stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like anywhere else. You get it. Just people make a big deal about it.
Yeah, it's just
they're older. It's a 55 plus community.
Go to a college and you'll find every STD in the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
More of it.
College towns and everything. Yeah. Yeah,
That's scary.
What's nice about an old village like that filled up with a lot of old people, the STD level is down per capita because most of them don't remember how to do it, so they can't spread it.
There you go. There you go, Mac. That's a good philosophy.
Pineapples and crabs. Not sure I catch what that is, but it works.
Upside down pineapples and crabs is a meaning, I believe, for swingers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Upside down pineapples are.
Yeah, pineapples are. I don't know what.
Like when you go to like rallies and stuff, you'll see certain people's RVs and stuff. They'll hang a flag up or something with a upside down pineapple or something, and that just lets everybody know, hey, they're open to, their doors open.
They're into this.
They're open.
Yeah, that's like
Open for business.
Yeah,
many times.
That's very
catchy.
open. It's very open for me. Too open.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't swing that way.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I never had a problem with things besides staying married. I never had really a problems with,
Yeah, I'll be with my wife this December 21 years. That's enough for me.
Yeah, I mean,
don't.
if you've gone 27 years, it's like, geez, that's a good accomplishment right there.
21, yeah.
21, yeah, that's amazing.
Right, man. That's rare to hear. Yeah.
So
yourself to your family, though. Apparently,
Yeah, we're dedicated to that. And you won't see her on. She don't have social media. She don't do none of that stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure
very
that
conservative. She's very, my kids. I don't post pictures of my kids much at all.
Yeah.
They're on their own little Snapchat with their friends, but other than that, we don't allow TikTok. They don't do all that stuff. And I mean, they're girls, trust me, but they're not. And everyone's like, oh, they do stuff behind your back. No, they don't. When you monitor and raise your kids right, they don't do things behind your back.
You know what's happening.
Yeah. When you're actually present in the house.
Oh, what do you got there, Mac? Hold on.
When I married Ruth, that's Ruth in the dark hair and the black sweater.
Yeah.
When I married her, Angelique right there in her lap came as a package.
Wow. Yeah.
3 years we were after Ruth and Angelique.
That's good values, man.
Yeah.
She looks like she's 2 or 3 in that picture.
Yeah, she's going on 4.
Nothing wrong with taking care of a kid.
I had a new Lincoln Town car, and she was riding in the back seat, and she had, you got in Washington, you got to be strapped up in them carriers and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, she leaned forward, and she had never ridden in the back seat. She's always ridden up in the front with Mom.
Yeah.
And she hurled on the back of my head.
Did she?
Car sick.
Oh no!
I don't never let her forget it.
Oh, I bet. I would never forget that.
Get her cheesy.
right back.
Moto, you trying to hide the worst person on the
I
screen?
was just saying, I was trying to do a cheesy cutout real quick of my old one, so when I have more people on, it would be cool. But I was like, that's still a little bit too much. I know.
I'm kind of an idiot, so don't
I
pay
did it
attention
while
to
we were
me.
doing this. That's like just take it into Photoshop quick and boom. But yeah,
I finally got me a cup of Folgers in my cup.
Folgers. Nothing like waking up
Ray said what? He and his wife's been working together since 1984.
with Folgers.
My
in
Lord.
your-
Whew,
Yeah,
that's
I
4
know
years
that.
old.
That's a show within itself. Sometimes people that have had marriages more than, I don't know, say like 10 years. You know,
Yeah, it's
there's a
not
lot to learn from. You
It
know,
is. It's not an easy job, you know.
I want to ask questions.
You have to know your comings and goings. You have to give each other your space, you know.
Yeah,
And I'm not one of those guys that say, "Oh, do everything your wife says." Bullshit, you know. And I don't boss my wife around, you know.
yeah,
She has her own open, freely mind, just like I do, and it has to be an equal ground. You know, you have to, even if you disagree, you still have to agree that she's going to disagree or I'm going to disagree. You know,
that's a higher level of relationship, because not getting offended for one and then acting out on a possible thought that you're, you know what I'm saying? Offended.
yeah.
You're really like, let me look at this maturely, and who am I to, you know, control anybody's thought or their feeling at the time, and feelings all pass. We all have a different reaction, maybe the next day, next week.
Yeah. And she knows I'm very open. I'm an open book. You know, she knows when I get on this computer, I don't look at porn. I don't look at girls. It's not about that. She'll walk over. I'll make her like, come here and look, you know. So, you know, I took her to a bike rally in 2021 in Daytona.
Yeah.
She's like, I'd rather be on the beach. And I'm like, I know. And that's her. Motorcycles not her thing. So when I go to motorcycle rallies like Smoke Out over in North Carolina or Daytona Bike Week, I went back to in March this past year and everything. She doesn't go with me on those trips. I go by myself and I go meet friends and we camp, and they let me stay at the Thumpers. They let me stay in their camper, and she's met them and she knows them, and, you know, she knows where I'm at. She doesn't check up on me. Now I will text her or call her and say, hey, you know, I'm, you know, here, whatever, you know, I made it, But she's not the type of person that says, what are you doing? Where you at? You know what I mean? All that. She doesn't have to be around me 24/7. She doesn't have to be up my ass, and I don't have to be up hers, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just the motorcycle thing. She'll ride with me locally, like around here, but it's just not her doing, and it doesn't interest her. So it's like when I go do those things, I'm by myself, you know, and it works for us. You know what I mean? We have our own, you know, enjoyments.
Yeah.
You know, Motorbomb, you know, Ruth was wife number 5, right?
Yeah.
But she was with me for 33 years.
Wow.
And I married her on the day I turned 50. And we had all the right things that made the relationship just work. Because she knew all the things not to do, and I also knew all the things not to do when it come to our relationship.
Yeah.
And it worked out. We was mature, you might say, by the time we got married.
Yeah. Yeah, you could look at that in 2 different ways. If somebody was like, you meet somebody, you really like them, and then you find out that they've had 3 or 4 different marriages or relationships, and you could take that as well. Geez, you must not know how to be in a relationship. Or you could look at it as like, wow, you've really gained some experience. Maybe this one will be a whole lot better. Well, of course, I guess you take your time to find that out, but I don't know. But I never thought of it like that. Put it that way. Usually you avoid somebody who's been in and out of relationships a lot, because you go, I'm just going to be the next person that's going to get, you know, the whatever. That's probably where the problem started, is my thinking. I don't know, man. But that's good stuff to share. It's all
when I turned 50, I married her, and her last husband played football for Denver Broncos. And he was a bodybuilder. And here, look at me. I ain't nothing. I'm just an old, wore out old man. And I thought, man, am I going to measure up to this?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
Like you already got I'm the little guy.
I'm the little guy. Yeah.
That's weird, man. I guess we're all kind of the same in some areas like that.
We're men. We're men, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Opposite of what our egos try to project. Inside you have this, outside you try to project that, but being real is I think the important thing. But
Keep it real.
yeah.
I don't know how else to be.
And letting people have their own lives and separate lives. I found that a little. I found out where some of my insecurities are, like what you were talking about there, Ray and probably Ray, both Rays, is they have a marriage, but they live their separate life, so to speak, as well. I mean, together as a family, obviously, but
Yeah.
if your wife's out and about doing the things she likes to do, and you're doing the things like you have to do, like you hanging out, maybe going on some rides with some friends, or just say that for interest. It isn't like you have to have your attachment with you taken everywhere. And well, I got to do this with my wife, and well, we do everything together, and well, we're it's like,
Yeah.
And it gets good, and there's times where I do want her with me, and I tell her, hey,
yep,
wished you was there today because we did this and that, you know what I mean? But but it doesn't bother me that it's not her thing. I'm not going to pressure her to do something that she's not passionate about or nothing like that,
Well, I found a lot of things, like when I was in a relationship, even though I didn't like what my other half was doing, I did it because I enjoyed being with her, and I knew that made her happy. So and I don't get resentful over doing it, you know what I mean? But if you got resentful at, of doing that to yourself after a while, and then you got that day where you kind of like, I'm tired of doing this shit,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you stop doing it, then it becomes a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to have a lot of unconditional assets in your life to have a good relationship, I think. Okay, so I went a little over 30 minutes. Is everybody cool? I am going to start.
Yeah, I just wanted to jump on for a minute, man, and just say hi to everybody. I wanted to kind of introduce myself to Mac. He's the only one I haven't really said hi to on the screen yet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Hey, your voice sounds different than your text.
Oh, really? Do I have the voice for radio? Because I sure ain't got it for the screen.
Yeah, it's nice meeting you, man.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You're distinct, man. Yeah, I see you all the time, Ray, and I'm glad to have known you and get to meet you more. And thanks for coming on and being on these lives, and everybody who does, because the personal relationship is top notch like that. It's pretty cool. We can do things together too. You get a live or got something else going on. You got some friends you can get a little lean on sometimes. Lean on me.
I plan on doing one. I just finding the right time, like tonight, wife and them and the kids went and bought. We do candy, Christmas candy. They make the peanut butter dip. We dip them in white chocolate and dark chocolate. We make that stuff homemade, and we do the pretzels. And tonight, they went last night, bought all the stuff. And we do the Oreo balls dipped in chocolate, all that Christmas stuff, because my wife is like really passionate about that kind of stuff.
The spirit is in it.
Really family oriented, you know what I mean? Like we do all that stuff with the kids, and they're 18 and 16. They still love doing it, which is good because it tells me we've raised them right, and they'll do it with their kids. And we don't just do it; we show them. We teach them how to do it. But that's what we do for family for Christmas gifts. We make them candy, and stuff like that. So we're tonight we're busy doing that, but I've been really trying to find the right night, because there's like 100 million people on YouTube, and there's probably 70 million doing live streams and podcasts every day. So it's not about stepping on people's toes. It's about, you just got to go on there and not worry about somebody else. I mean, truthfully, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't make everybody happy.
No. And
you know how I look at this, Ray? Them other people ain't as good as we are. So.
Well, I mean, like these guys, one of them's on every night, you know what I mean? And I enjoy watching them. So it's like, if I go live, then I'm not going to get to watch them. But also, am I stepping on their toes? That's just how I feel personally, because I've been in this community of live streaming for 4 years, and it's just, and when I took my break for a year, it was like just so refreshing. But it's like when you come back, because I was doing Monday nights every Monday night. Well, I was doing them every day.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I got down to once a week.
Yeah,
I do them every Monday nights, and
that's fine.
now it's just I'm trying to find the right.
No, it gives everybody room to grow. If somebody's offended because you're on,
Shit.
yeah, that
Sorry.
does your kitty cat's like, yeah, Mac don't have a cat.
She's
He's
wanting me
my
to
dog.
throw her outside.
They get boisterous sometimes. I
Yeah.
got one here
Oh,
too,
yeah.
man. When they got something going on, they let you know.
Yeah, I let her out. She goes out and plays for 4 or 5 hours and comes back. So
Yeah. But
But
yeah,
yeah,
I give people room to grow. That's why I was like 30 minutes. I was like, man, I'll just do something 30 minutes. I just wanted to try something. You know, I'd made some overlays and made an intro and just having fun, felt creative. So let's try this. See if
Well,
anybody shows up and comes says hi, you know. And
with me, it's like my daughter's 16. She has her permit. She can't get her license until January because they have to have their permit so long. And like she works, so I got to pick her up just about every evening from school.
sure,
At 3
yeah.
o'clock, rush her to work, and then it's like
Schedule.
a 20-minute drive down a mountain. And then I got to go get her when she
Yeah.
gets off at night. So it's like a constantly run down the mountain, run back, run down the mountain. So I'm
You
not
have to
I
go
can't depend on a certain time. And then
do like Sick does. You have to be random.
and if the wife comes in and wants to do something like this candy or something, and we're doing something, I can't just jump on a live stream. You know what I mean? It's hard to just jump on and do
It
one.
is.
So I'm really trying to assess the time when I can do it
Yeah.
and really get into it, again. So,
Your season will come. You know, you're like in the middle of having families and doing things. And sometimes you get some before that time, and then you might be waiting maybe a few years till you get anything like that.
the thing is, during the
Now
day,
it's
I'm free.
random.
I'm free during the day. Wife's at work, kids at school.
Yeah.
My daughter's in college. My other one's in high school. But the thing is, I won't have as many people want to view. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I don't know, man.
nighttime's pretty good though. You know what I mean? People come in and sit down and want to watch something. They want to watch a live because if certain
Yeah.
people all they watch is YouTube, I know a lot of them. And they want to watch.
I guess I don't know what you call a big audience or anything like that. I really don't
500.
care anyway. But I'm Sick and we've kept streams going, like when I go to work or even whatever. And you'd be surprised how many people end up showing up. Like, gosh, what's everybody? Got time anyway. They come in and say
Well,
hi.
I mean, I've had
Bigger
them
than
up.
you think.
I've had them up. I had a fella on once, and I think I had up to 1,200 people.
That's
Easy, bro.
I don't think I would be built for that. I would have. Well, there's 1,200 people out there listening instead of 5 or 10, which is why is a different number comfortable or uncomfortable?
Well, the guy I had on was Professional Monkey, and he's got a big audience, so it kind of he streamed his channel when he streamed it when he came on, and his people also, which I know quite a few of those people too, but yeah. But you get an average of 200-300. That's a good audience, for me, anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you out in a minute.
I think that's the bell saying.
Yeah, I'm out, man.
Down,
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Time for me to shut it down too.
All right, guys. We'll see you all soon.
Thanks
Mac,
for
have a
having me
good
on.
day, Sick. I'm glad you feel better. Go ahead, Mac.
I'm just glad. Thank you very much for having me on this morning. Got a chance to meet Ray there for the first time.
I know. And he was waiting to meet you too. So this is great. All right.
Bringing people together.
That's it, man. Community. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.